What is up, Commanders? RedTieGuy here, and welcome to another video on Command & Conquer Remaster. Now, if you're new to this channel and want to follow everything related to Command & Conquer Remaster or real-time strategy related, then be sure to click the subscribe button, and a like would be super appreciated. Now, in this video, I'm not really gonna address anything new related to Command & Conquer Remaster, as there is no new news at this moment. What I want to talk about is just generally what we know about the remaster and just address some issues, some negative issues that people are talking about when it comes to the remaster. Now, I've received a lot of comments since the announcement of the remaster, more so since the recent teaser trailer of the remaster, and it seems that many people are unsure or unclear about what this remaster includes. Now, this remaster only includes two games, and that is Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn, which was originally released in 1995, and Command & Conquer Red Alert, released in 1996. On top of that, it includes the one expansion for Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn called the Covert Operations, and the two expansions of Red Alert, namely Counter-Strike and the Aftermath. That is all. It does not include Red Alert 2, 3 or any other Command & Conquer game, so people must just understand that this is a remaster, not a remake of the original Command & Conquer games. I've seen many people say that this does not look like a remake, it simply looks like an updated remaster, and that is essentially what it is. If you look at a game that's been remade, then you look at something like the recent Crash Bandicoot or Spyro trilogy. Those were remade from the ground up in faith of the original, keeping every level as close as possible to the original game. However, with Command & Conquer Remaster, I mean the name Remaster is in the main name of the game, and a lot of the legacy code was kept from the original going into the remaster. Yes, many of the assets were remade, but essentially the game is just a remaster. Everything wasn't remade from the ground up, and the developers is trying to keep everything as authentic as possible. Speaking about the developers, I mean, it being Petroglyph as well as EA Games, many people see the label EA and is immediately negative about the game. Understandably so, of course, because EA has brought a lot of negativity over the past couple of years within the gaming industry. But the team behind Command & Conquer Remaster is putting a lot of love and attention into this game, and you can clearly see it by the monthly blog posts on Reddit threads, where Jim Vasella, the producer at EA on this title, talks at length about how the team is doing their best to keep this game as faithful as the original. Another thing I want to talk about is loot boxes and microtransactions. Of course, again, with it being EA, many people immediately speculate that this game is going to have microtransactions and loot boxes. And this was already announced and spoken about a long time ago, where they addressed the issue, stating that it will in fact have no loot boxes or microtransactions at all. Everything you buy will be in the game. So essentially you'll get two games with one expansion for Command & Conquer and two expansions for Red Alert, which is quite a good value for money. And speaking of value for money, no price tag has been put onto this game, but my guess is it'll be around $39.99, more or less. That is just a guess, a speculation, and I'll definitely correct that once a price point has been announced, but I'm guessing they're gonna sell the collection at around $40, maybe $25 each, trying to push you to buy the whole collection. Because if you buy each one separate, it's gonna be $50, but if you buy it together, it's gonna be $40 in total. But again, that is just pure speculation. As for the platform, well, of course this is going to be released on PC because that is pretty obvious, but no word has been announced for Xbox One as well as PS4. With games like Halo Wars and other RTS consoles doing significantly well on consoles, and with Command & Conquer 3 as well as Red Alert 3 getting console ports in the previous generation, it won't surprise me if this does come to consoles eventually, but nothing has been announced as yet, so it's safe to assume that this will be only on PC for now. And as for what the future of the Command & Conquer franchise holds, well, my gut feeling is saying that depending on how well this does, EA might fully bring back Command & Conquer, continuing the franchise as a whole, and thus developing a whole new Command & Conquer. I've said this before, but I've got a speculation that they're gonna announce the new Command & Conquer with the release of Command & Conquer Remaster, and stating something along the lines of, if you pre-order and purchase the Remaster collection, then you get early access or essentially beta access to this new Command & Conquer that's under development. But again, that is just me wildly speculating and nothing has been confirmed. And on a final note, as for release date, well, it's safe to say that this game will be released in 2020 as it marks the 25th year anniversary of Command & Conquer. So I'm guessing maybe holiday 2020, because with next generation coming holiday 2020, a lot of console games will be launched around next generation. However, I haven't really seen anything being pushed for PC, so this is the perfect opportunity to release this remaster, and it will most likely release around holiday 2020. In addition to that, with EA recently announcing that a lot of their games are moving back to Steam, it's safe to say that this game will not only be available on Origin, but Steam as well. Because I know many players don't like Origin, that don't like the Epic Game Store, that just want to stick to Steam, and this is a perfect opportunity for the game to be on Steam, getting some extra sales. But that was just me ranting on about some of the negativity of the game, trying to get that out of the way. But if there's anything else you want to know about this remaster, then let me know in the comment sections below and I will try and answer it to the best of my abilities. For more Command & Conquer, check out the rest of my channel, and if you like this video then give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, then give me a thumbs down, but please tell me why so I can improve my videos. My name is Frank, I'm the RedTieGuy, and frankly, thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video.